Hello everyone, this is Yoshi542 and we're doing another World of Tanks replay today, but this one is going to be a GGBR replay, which will be me in a tank that I haven't really shown me playing before, and that would be the Object 704 Tier 9 Russian Tank Destroyer. So let's get into it. The map is obviously on highway. My team will spawn on the northeast corner. And normally when I'm on a TD in this map, I move not too far from my calf. Since this map got changed a while back, they did remove some of the bushes where the hill starts going down slowly. That's to the west of where we spawn, which is on the northeast corner. What I'm going to do here, I'm probably going to knock down a tree or two, intentionally. Or I'll hide behind a tree. In this case, I'm hiding behind this tree. And I go for a shot on this. Poor RU-251, and I basically ammo racked him right before he could back up into safety. I have with me right now a Borsig and a M41 Bulldog. I don't know why that Bulldog is scouting right there. That's a really... I see some Bulldogs, I see scouts do this sometimes where they hide in the back line of the TDs. They don't need to do this. I don't know why they do this. I guess they want to be lazy. Or they're just not contributing much to the team. But artillery one-shotted that poor Borsig. He was full health, and I guess the artillery landed right on top of him and killed him instantly. But I was unaffected, and so was the Bulldog. And my Sixth Sense did not trigger, so I was okay. Okay, so now we have a TV-55 two-spotted, and I damaged him for 753, and he gets killed by the Scout Panther. If I waited a little longer and let the Scout Panther actually damage him first, I might have been able to kill him instead. But that's okay. Now, the game is going probably pretty slowly because I'm camping and I'm defending. So what I'm going to do, probably going to miss out on a couple things, but I'm going to speed this up to at least 2x. There's a Scout Panther, he's looking around, and he knows there's a Bulldog on the way back of that hill with an ISU as well on the G1 line, or the G1 quadrant of the map. There's a super pushing. I actually hit him across the map, but it didn't do damage. Probably knocked out his observation deck or took out his commander with that shot. As you can see, everything's going by pretty quickly, but there's really nothing happening. I'm just camping here, and there's not much else to say. I want to try to kill that Bulldog, but he's well out of my range, and that Tiger's spotting him. And I notice him, but he vanished outside, so I go down a little bit, hopefully to get him into range so I could actually try to shoot him, but nothing happens. There's a T-29. Clean shot, 725, below average damage roll, but it was fine. I want to try to hit that super Pershing, but he's in a really good position, so I'm not going to be able to hit him. Oh, maybe I did. 661, very low damage roll right there, but it still did the job. But they got at least 4 tanks covering that area, the super Pershing, the T-29, ISU, and the Bulldog. This one I can't take a shot because he's hiding. And that Bulldog is harassing that Tiger, but he hasn't been able to do much. I want to get a shot here, and I do. 853, extremely high damage roll. But it's just not enough to kill that poor Bulldog. He's down to 7 health. Wow. 7 more damage, he could have died. Okay. So, but you see that our team is down. Whoever we sent in the city, because we did have less heavy tanks than they did, they had a lot more heavy tanks. We just lost whatever we had in the city. So now I realize, okay, we gotta do something here. Either I go with the remainder of the team that goes to the enemy cap, or I help defend our cap. I decide to help defend our cap, and I basically am doing this alone. And considering I got a 15-second reload time, that's not favorable unless I start killing everything in one shot. I hit that IS-8, and I'm going to slow this down a little bit. Or IS-6, I'm sorry. For 648, another low damage roll. And I get shot in the side by the T-37. And I'm constantly hiding in a cap, but I'm worried that that IS-6 may flank me, or that Tortoise might get a shot as well. I go for another shot here, and one shot the T-37. So far, so good. We're holding. I have been spotted, but I have decent armor for this game. And as long as I can keep my front facing them, I should be able to damage opponents with my big 152mm gun. Here, the game's getting closer and closer to a tie, but I'm still alone. The only thing I got close to help is that Lorraine 155-50 artillery. And I'm trying to find out where that Tortoise is, but he's pretty far off. And that IS-6 backed off somewhere. Who knows where he went. Speed this up again, because right now this is just me posturing and moving around trying to spot stuff, but without getting spotted myself. This crew actually has camo, and I have a camo net and camo paint, so this thing's really good for hiding behind bushes, even though I'm firing a really big, powerful gun. Excuse me. Now I'm moving forward, because I realize, okay, nothing's going on here. Oh, there's a Tortoise, and he's surprisingly low health. And I basically just finish him off. I did use APCR because I was worried that, you know, I might bounce off his front even if I don't intentionally aim for the weak point, so I had to go for the higher pen. So I'm gonna slow this down again. I want to take a shot at the SCI. He's tracked, so this is perfect. I wait for it to aim down. And I think I rushed the shot a little bit, but he ate that shot and no damage, which is disappointing. There's IS-6. I could one-shot him. Go for the shot. Even though he did damage me earlier. Blind shot. Missed him. Very disappointing. But I didn't get spotted there, so he has an idea where I am, but he's not sure where exactly. This one I let aim down. I fire when I'm ready. And there he goes. So now it's me and the Lorraine. The Tiger and all the other guys that try to go to their cap die due to the T-30, the SCI, or SC-1, and the IS-3 that they had on their team. So I've done over 4752 damage this game, and I've gotten 4 kills. I'm 2 kills shy of a Top Gun, and if I'm lucky I might be able to kill him. But time is running low. 4 minutes left. I mean, things can still happen within 4 minutes, but it's getting really, really close. And you know the title of this commentary is GGBR, which means good game, bad result. So you're probably thinking, I guess you died. You lost, but you did a lot of damage and you got a lot of kills. You could say something like that. I'm going to be camping here, and I'm thinking, should I push forward? Should I not? This, that, and I'm constantly battling inside my head, thinking, should I push forward and straight up YOLO them, maybe flank one, insta-kill, hope the Artie gets another one, and then gut through whatever remains. But I decide to move more towards the city, but still not quite in the city. That IS-3, SCI, and T-30 were all at their cap, and for all I know, they could be going north straight to where the artillery is, and then turn right to our cap. Or they could go straight in my direction, but they know I was in this area because I killed the IS-6 not too long ago. I'm still here, or I could be in the city. I'm going to speed this up. And there's nothing going on. At least for now. Time is running down. And I say I'd force this to a draw if I could. And there is a T-30, and this is a miss. Didn't even touch him. It was a miss. And I got spotted. He shot me, but he did only, track damage. And I didn't notice at the time, but he was using the 120mm gun. He could still penetrate me, but luckily for me, even if he did, it was only around 400 damage. He couldn't two-shot me. So I'm moving around. I gotta figure out what to do. There's the T-30. Spot him again. He's full health, but I was originally worried because I thought he had the 750, or the 750 damage gun, the 150 millimeter gun, you know, the big gun on the T-30. He sort of knows where I am, but he's hiding behind a tank corpse, and oh, I got spotted again. And I realized, okay, back the fuck off here. I gotta move fast. I gotta stop this cap, I gotta spot it, and hopefully either me or the artillery stop whatever is capping. So it could be the SDI. I doubt it's the SDI. It's probably the IS-3. Because the SDI is really, really slow. And I'm gonna head straight to the cap. I don't want him to get the cap win. And I believe that Bulldog was talking to me about the bushes and stuff. I wasn't necessarily paying attention to time. I was more focused on just getting straight to the cap and stopping whoever's there. I still have a lot of health, so I could take a couple shots. And there we go, IS-3. Easy shot in the back, he doesn't even know I'm here. And it went wide. I'm like, oh shit. But it's okay, the artillery backed me up. Yeah, I was like, what the fuck happened there? Come on, man. Thank God the Artie bailed us out. And 12 seconds left, there's no chance anyone's gonna win here. But it goes to a draw, and I guess that's a bad result, as it counts down to 3, 2, 1, and there we go. Game's over. It ended as a draw. 2 players on both teams survived, but it was kind of unfortunate for both teams. Could have gone either way. I had a couple shots where, you know, felt like, oh, I can't believe I missed. The one shot being, whatchamacallit, that IS-6 shot where he was moving back. He kind of vanished out of my sight even though I was staring directly at him. And I missed. If I killed him instantly, I probably would have actually rushed more into the STI, the IS-3, and the T-30 at their cap. Instead, I decided to hold back in camp. That didn't do much. And that shot with the IS-3. Yeah, that one was a weird one. It just went wide while I was aiming at him. It wasn't fully aimed down, I think, but it was a really easy shot. That shouldn't have gone so wide. Okay, now that that's done, we'll take a look at the post-game stats in World of Tanks. Alright, so here we are. And you can see it's obviously a draw because time ran out. Surprisingly, I shot that STI and I thought I hit him, but it didn't do anything, which is really sad. But here's a list of people that I shot. The Tortoise, the I-6, Super Pershing, RU-251, T-29, T-25/2, Bulldog, and T-37. You see I got a lot of medals here. The Fighter one, Sharpshooter, Master Gunner, Duelist, and Fire for Effect. As well as Demolitions, because I ammo racked that poor Bulldog. Felt bad for that one. No wait, I'm sorry, not Bulldog, the 251. The Bulldog I nearly killed with a super high damage roll, 853 damage. That's how powerful that gun is, if you get a good roll. The actual damage I did was more than expected. 5179, so just under 5.2k damage and 4 kills. And that's pretty good considering, you know, more than 300 meters. It is not necessarily a sniper, but it can do a lot of damage at range. Since I had premium, I did make some profit, even though I did use some APCR, but mostly AP, because, you know, the standard AP penetration on a 704 with the BL10 is pretty good, even at tier 10. But, you know, there's not much else to talk about in this. It's basically a game where I tried to do what I could. I made a couple mistakes. A couple things could have gone better, but it was alright. I played well, but we didn't win. Nor did we lose, but I consider a draw kind of a loss because, you know, it's not a win, right? I guess that varies from person to person on what they define, if it's really a loss or not. Anyway, that being said, this is Yoshi542. Thank you for watching, and if you did enjoy this gameplay commentary of this replay that I did, this was kind of an old replay actually. I did a previous take or cut of this same exact replay in the past, but my microphone was really screwed up. It was all making a lot of feedback and, garbled sounds and all that, like your mic's fucked up. So I did another thing this time, and it seems the mic's okay, but I'm definitely gonna have to buy a new microphone in the near future because I do not like the microphone on my Gamecom 780 headset. I know I'm ranting a little bit here, but expect in the future for me to get a different microphone. I'm probably thinking getting a Blue Snowball or something because, that thing's pretty good for the basic purpose of doing commentary and podcasts and all that. And I just want to do commentary, maybe doing a little bit of Twitch streaming. And I want a microphone that isn't so damn sensitive where you hear it on my cast, where you could hear me breathing or swallowing or, you could hear background sounds like my chair or stuff like that. Like you might hear that. You hear that squeaking? That's my chair. And you could hear it with this microphone because it's so damn sensitive. It's open. It's omnidirectional. And I don't want that on this thing. So if I'm going to even make the littlest sound, like if I do this, I snap. You can hear it. But if I get a different phone that's a microphone that's, cardioid or condenser or whatever, and it's focused and it's not omnidirectional, you can hear me have sounds in the background like you hear that little knocking on the wood that I did. You don't necessarily hear that because the microphone would be aiming towards me. It would not be aiming towards all directions. Okay, enough of that. Basically, I'm going to get a new microphone soon. Don't worry. Less background noise and all that other stuff. And that's it. Sorry I ranted. But, it's really pissing me off. That's one reason why I'm doing not so many videos and I'm hardly even streaming or streaming at all. Because of this. Because of my microphone. I really hate it. Even though I try to adjust stuff with it on Adobe Audition while I'm doing the commentary, or if I try to stream, I have the Adobe Audition, but it puts in kind of a 50 millisecond delay into the thing. You don't necessarily notice it, but it's there if you really try to synchronize the video with audio. It's a little bit off. Very, very small though. Okay, shut up. This is Yoshi542 again. Thank you for watching, and if you did like, comment, subscribe, all that favorite. At this point, I don't even know what to say anymore. Just please do what you can to support the video and the channel. I am going to try to do more content, especially this month, because starting today, the day I did this video, not the day it's coming on YouTube, because it's going to be on Tuesday. I did this on Monday, the 15th, I believe, yeah, December 15th. For a whole month until January 19th, there's going to be a lot of events and crap for World of Tanks. Yeah, hell, take a look at the mission specials here. See, there is one thing where you can try to get the Marathon WZ111 tank. And this is a tier 8 premium tank. I know I shouldn't even be talking about this right now. We'll probably do this another time or when I stream, but I want to try to get this eventually. But it's going to be extremely difficult. I don't even have a good British tank since I sold my FV304 artillery. So, I don't know. I'll try to get some of these done and at least get some of the premium days before it ends on January 19th. Okay, that's it. That's it. No more. I'll shut up. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.